and welcome to this week's LeviTV, Pinchas. This week we have the honor of having a very special guest. A man who has graduated from FDU, got his rabbinic ordination in Miami, Florida. A philosopher, a rabbi, and a scholar. He comes to us from very far away. He is right now on his vacation. We were lucky to be able to book this short segment of time with him on his way to the Jay Leno show. I give to you Rabbi Moody.
Thank you. Stop. You guys are great. You guys are great. No, I love you guys. No, I love you. No, I'm your fan. Stop. Alright, well, we're done. God, stop it.
Hey! Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
You look like you've been out all night. What's going on?
Yeah, pretty crazy. I had a friend's wedding. Then I don't remember. I don't remember.
This would explain the sunglasses, you know.
And then today was pretty crazy. Again, don't really remember. Oh, man.
You've always been a party animal, you know. Incredible.
Yeah.
You might want to stay away from this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm officially stopped drinking as of 12 o'clock today.
He's been sober for all of 2 hours.
What?
Very impressive. And yeah, we'd really like to thank you for coming to the studio. We know your time is limited.
Thanks for having me again. It's really great.
Our pleasure. So here's the deal. Rumor has it you have a very interesting insight into Pinchas, and I really want to
is that what this week's Parsha is?
That's what this week's Parsha is, in case you don't remember.
Can't remember. Again.
He's like that, his mind goes all over the place, but trust me, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be worth hearing the words of wisdom out of this man's mouth. And ladies and gentlemen, it might not be apparent at first glance, but this man has insight into the weekly portion, which is just mind-boggling.
What is this week's Parsha?
Pinchas.
Pinchas. Right.
The soberness is still kicking in.
Right.
So this week's portion is Pinchas, and I read an article of yours that was printed probably a few years ago.
Yeah, in the Russian Times.
Exactly.
Not many people get to read it.
Yeah, well, especially because they ship it to South Africa for some reason.
In Russian.
But I'd really like you to share it with our viewers because I really think that there'd be something they can take out of that.
Well, I'm glad you're giving me the opportunity, which sort of brings the whole parsha as a whole in this little story. Basically, there's a story of Rebbe, who was a scholar in the times of the Mishnah and Talmud, who had many students, and he once asked the students, which verse in the Torah is the most important or integral, or would sum up the Torah in that one verse. Which verse do you think is the most important verse in the Torah? Yeah, let me just finish up here. I'll call you back in a couple minutes. I'm just in the middle of doing something, for the locals. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you in a couple minutes. Hey, I'll call you in a couple minutes. I'll call you soon. All right? They thought about it for a couple days. It's a very strong question. It's a very important question. And 3 students came back to Rebbe, and they each said they had the verse that would sum up the Torah. The first student said, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Hear, Israel, God is our God, God is one, which sort of sums up the Torah, if you ask me, that God is the world, and God is one, and God is the creator of all things, which is a very important part of the Torah. And the second student came up and he said, I think I have the most important verse in the Torah, and that would be V'ahavta l're'echa kamecha. Love your fellow Jew as yourself, which to me again that's also very important, because what kept us strong and what kept us going through all the hardships of the past 5,000 years plus? The unity, the fact that we loved each other, the fact that we showed Av Yisrael. So, again, that to me would be the most important verse, but again, I'm a simple person. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you in a couple minutes. Hey, you know what? No, you're fired. And the third student came to Rebbe and he says, I think I have the most important verse. And this is where it really comes down to the story. The verse is from our Parshas Pinchas this week. It says, Esekevas ha'echad tasa babokar, ve'esekevas ha'sheni tasa bein harbaim. And you should slaughter a sheep in the morning, and you should slaughter the second sheep in the afternoon. Which, in the time of the temple, the time of the Beis HaMikdash, they would slaughter 2 sheep every single day. The Kohanim the priest would take the sheep, the animals, and slaughter them and bring them on the mizbeach, on the
altar.
Altar. Thank you, God. Where am I?
Esekevas?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. So he came to him and he said, he said a verse from this week's Parshas Pinchas. He said, Esekevas ha'echad tasa baboker, v'esekevas ha'sheni tasa bein harbaim. And you should slaughter a sheep in the morning, and you should slaughter the second sheep in the afternoon, towards the evening, which the priests would do in the time of the temple. Kind of a shocker coming, after the two students who said, God is one and love your fellow, which are pretty high-end, verses, coming to this one, which shows on what? That's exactly what he's showing on. Rebbe enjoyed this pasuk, this verse the most, because it showed him consistency. It showed him continuous. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like the entire Torah comes down to this concept, and he illustrated it so beautifully, didn't he? I did.
Yes. That's got to be the coffee talking.
It is the coffee talking.
Wow. Catch Rabbi Moody Rabbi Moody
in one of those moods.
Exactly.
So go on.
So what strikes me amazing about this is like the entire Torah is about this concept of consistency. Is if you're going to do something good once in a while, that is great and props to you. But the Torah is not about once in a while inspiration. The Torah is about consistently, even at times where you're not inspired, you're not necessarily feeling it, but to keep going, because that is how you're going to get yourself inspired. You're still going to be in the zone.
For example, me, not drinking. I did it 1 hour. I did it a second hour. Consistency.
2 whole hours.
Consistency. Very important.
Well, Rabbi Moody, that was beautiful. I myself am very touched.
I hope I did touch you, and I hope I get out the message out there that doing a good deed once in a while is a great thing, but doing a deed all the time is even better. So keep up the good work. Levi, thanks for having me.
All about consistency.
It's all about consistency.
Good luck with your new diet.
And do you have any more coffee in the back?
Yeah, I think we got to go to the green room.
All right.
Ask for Nancy. She
knows?
Exactly.
All right. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you for coming. Once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. I think my car here to take me to Jay Leno's here. Is it?
I think the police are here.
Oh God. I hear you. Yeah, I didn't like him anyway. Yeah. I thought they were sending me a limo.